Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, we have our guest today is Mr. John Oliver. He's the MP for Oakville District for the federal government, and he wants to address for us for about 5 minutes. So right before the khutbah, inshallah, he will gonna just address us for 5 minutes. Jazakumullah khair.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. So it's an honor to be here. One of the reasons I'm not running for election right now. It's a year away, so I'm not here for the municipal elections. But I did want to be here because this is Islamic Heritage Month, and I did want to take a visit with some of my good friends here at Dar to wish you the Happy Heritage Month. I was looking at some research. The very first Muslim couple that were known to be in Canada was in 1851. And their name was Agnes and David Love. And I thought, what a great last name for the startup of Muslims in Canada. By, I think, 1931, there was 33 Muslim people. By 1971, there was 33,000. And by 2011, we have over 1 million Muslim people living in Canada. Well over 1 million. And I thought to myself, how could we, when I think of all the richness that the Muslim people bring to our community here in Oakville, my kids play with your kids, our neighbors are Muslim, my friends are Muslim, I have superb colleagues in the House of Commons who are Muslim. I just can't imagine the world back in 1931 with only 600 or roughly Muslim people in it. So it's an honor to be here, and I did want to present the Prime Minister has given me a certificate to give to you as well, just recognizing the month and wishing everybody at the Dar here a great Heritage Month.
Thank you very much.
And I just want to say a few quick words about what's happening across Canada. The big deal we just had was NAFTA, or USMCA as it's now called, because Donald Trump wanted to call it something different than NAFTA. This is a good deal for Canada. I have to say that right at the top. There's a lot of sort of anti-postings from the Conservatives. This is a very good deal for Canada. It is an exceptionally good deal for Southern Ontario. So I was chairing the Automotive Caucus, so I was giving advice to the Prime Minister and everybody on the auto sector. We were at risk of losing our auto business. If they had put 25% tariffs, we would have lost over 500,000 jobs in the Great Lakes Basin. Jobs that you are either working in or for directly, or you're doing services or providing supplies to that sector. So that deal, the auto sector deal in USMCA is absolutely exceptional. We can grow, we can bring in new assembly plants, we can bring in, the different other countries can come and start up plants here, and we can grow and create new jobs. Anything in advanced manufacturing, anything in innovation, anything in high tech, anything in what we really excel at in Southern Ontario, we're going to do exceptionally well, and this is the start of another boom years for the economy here. There were some downsides to it. The dairy farmers are not particularly happy. We gave 3.9% of our market in dairy, opened it up to the US, 3.9%. Any losses that they will incur because of that, we have guaranteed to meet 100%. So they're not out of pocket. They're having to compete now with very, very aggressive dairy producers in the US, but it's only 3.9% of the market. And for anybody involved in intellectual property, there's a bit of a loss, a 2-year loss, for instance, in pharmaceutical, things like that. So there were some giveaways, but as far as I'm concerned, this is a huge win. And for my community here in Oakville with Ford, and many of the people I know in this room and across Oakville are working somehow directly with manufacturing, advanced manufacturing, auto. This is securing our families, it's securing our jobs. We have a bright future. We're already seeing investment happen. There's been over $5.6 billion invested in the auto sector in the last 2 years in anticipation of this deal coming through. So anyway, I just wanted to say that to you. I wanted to once again wish you Happy Heritage Month. I am so delighted that there's over 1 million Muslims in Canada. We're not just left with the Love family, but with only 2. And I just wish you all the best and have a great worship.
Thank you very much, John. John